Good morning and welcome to HealthWise, the TV show. I'm your host, Ralph Hipp. Well, I'm delighted that Karren Weichert and Suz McIver are joining me from Midland Care, looking ahead to 2018 with their organization. Karren is the president CEO. Suz McIver is the director of supportive services. And we're going to talk more today about the ways we can take care of ourselves, especially during this time of the year. Get in a brief discussion, and it really doesn't go away just because the holidays may be coming and going. Talk about grief and counseling over this time of the year. And one of the main things for 2018, getting an update on Midland Care's $6 million capital campaign for the Compass Center for Senior Independence. What a great name that is. And Compass, Karren Weichert, it's moving ahead to the north, hopefully.
Ahead, yes.
Karren, good to have you here.
Thank you, Ralph.
Suz McIver as well.
Thank you.
Well, what does Midland Care do, and does it pick up steam over the holidays counseling people about their grief?
Well, I'll let Suz address that. The grief counseling is really under her purview.
We do. We have a lot of folks who during the holidays have a harder time. And so we like to provide a lot of services for them. Just tonight we're having a holiday potluck at our grief center, our Center for Hope and Healing. We see a lot of people come to us during the holidays, and we might not have seen them earlier in the year, but they come back to us during the holidays. It's just a harder time.
Right. What strategies do you involve that are really timeless, Suz, year to year, so well, we know we can always do this to comfort them?
That's a good question. One thing we like to do is just make them aware that holidays are more difficult, and just the awareness that it's not unusual if you have more struggle during the holidays. That's a normal thing. And so just letting them know that that's common and normal and that we're here for them. We also like to give them some little tips about the holidays. Maybe they're struggling about putting up a Christmas tree, or maybe they don't want to hang up the stocking. And so we come up with other strategies to deal with Christmas traditions, make new traditions, help them remember their loved one in the midst of that.
Talk to me, Suz, about the first Christmas, like we just lost our loved one a few months ago, or the second or third or fourth Christmas. Talk about the first one, and does it get better as the years go by, or does it all just come right back to them?
I think both of those things that you just said. The first Christmas is often very difficult, any kind of anniversary, first anniversary of the person's birth, but it seems like the third and fourth and even the 18th continue to be hard. We had Memory Tree, and we have folks who come back every year for Memory Tree and are tearful and miss that person just as much like it was yesterday.
Right. What about the pressure to, over the holidays, if they want to mix and mingle with the people that they love who are still here, to have that happy face and say, oh, everything's fine, I'm okay, but there's a lot of pressure when they try to keep up that mask, isn't there?
Yes, that is something that we talk with folks about. We want them to know that Midland Care is available to be that place where they can let down their guard a little bit. And we'd also give folks the permission to not have to go through all that. If they don't feel like going to every party or being a part of all that, it's okay. They're navigating their own grief, and they have to do what works for them.
Right. Karren, I know you do have a happy face over the capital campaign. Let's get to that part of it in our discussion before we're going to get to our exercise in just a few minutes here. But talk to the folks at home about the financial muscle that you need to make this Compass Center a reality in 2018.
We're doing a capital campaign for the first time in almost 20 years. So
it hasn't been done in 2 decades.
So it's something we don't do all the time, but we have great need now, as we are. We've purchased a building over by the Walmart on McVicker, and it's going to be the Compass Center, the Center for Senior Independence. And we're very excited about it. It's going to house a rehab gym, a wellness gym, an adult day space, a clinic for our primary care physicians, and the permanent home for Meals on Wheels. So we're really excited about that.
Talk about also the combination that they will be right there, Heidi Pickerel and her organization right there combined with you. That's exciting.
It is exciting. You know, both of our organizations are really about supporting people to stay in their home. And so it's a nice blending of our organizations, and this new center will not only provide some services, but also some resources to help people get the help they need.
$6 million is the goal?
$6 million is the goal.
Okay, so as we're in the holidays, do people think about donating and, you know, for a charitable contribution to think of Midland Care?
You know, a lot of people do,
That's
actually.
good.
They think about their end-of-year giving, and Midland
Yeah.
often comes up. So we're very blessed with the community support.
What's your time frame, Karren Weichert, and how much have you raised so far?
So far, we've raised about $3.6 million.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We do have a Maybe grant that is a challenge grant. So
Now, that's
we,
an MABEE, not a maybe.
M-A-B-E-E, yes. It's a real
solid,
grant. Yes, it's a for sure.
MABEE grant.
It's a for sure if we raise the rest of the money
Okay.
by June
okay.
1st.
Right.
So,
How can we help?
well, I think anyone who's watching, if they'd like to make a donation, I think the information is going to be up on the screen there. They can call us at 232-2044
There it is.
and donate. There you go. Or go to our website, and we would love to have their help.
Okay, 232-2044 for midlandcare.org. You know, Karren and Suz, when I talk to people on our talk programs, when they ask for donations and on the website, is there a donate now button? There's a space on the website when
There
they go to
is.
that?
There is
And
an
go for
ability
that.
to do that.
What are most people giving when they give online? Or do you give them some choices, and how much do they usually like to give?
You know, it depends upon what they're giving for. So if people are giving to our memory tree, as many have just done.
So categories as well?
Yes, so there are different categories, and if they're giving to that, it could be anywhere from a $10 gift to a $100 gift is what we see there. We also see gifts for our capital campaign that can range anywhere from $500 to $5,000 or $50,000. So
You've really got a happy face.
I
when
do
you
have a
talk
happy
about
face thinking about those numbers,
Oh,
yes.
Karren Weichert and Suz McIver here with me. Thank you, ladies,
Thank
so
you
much
so
for
much.
coming over, and
Thank
very
you.
good luck with that. And in just a few seconds, Karren, it's also the Touching Lives campaign. Why is that?
It is. That's our vision at Midland Care. We want to touch more lives. So we thought the Touching More Lives campaign was a perfect description of what we're doing at Midland Care.
And the location again will be?
The location will be actually 301 McVicker is actually the address of the new building.
Okay. Thank you, ladies, for coming on.
Thank you.
You ready to watch some exercise, and maybe we
We
can actually
are.
try to do this.
All right.
All right. From Midland Care. Hope you will try to do this now. Next up, we have our HealthWise TV exercise segment, so get warmed up for that as much time as you need. And family members, if they're home over the holidays, you've got the grandkids there. We have some fun, invigorating, low-impact exercises. And be sure to check with your doctor before you start this or any exercise program, especially for 2018.